between two men. And how about this to think about today? The crisis in Syria may be more than just a current foreign policy problem, with some seeing signs of biblical prophecies of the apocalypse and the events that are unfolding overseas. Passages in the Old Testament even make reference to Damascus falling into ruin, sparking worldwide conflict that some say leads to the coming of the Messiah. Joel Rosenberg is a former aide to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and he is a Middle East analyst and has written several books on this issue. Joel, welcome. Good to have you with us today.
Good to be with you, Martha.
You know, I think it's very interesting to look at this from that historic biblical perspective, because in many ways, obviously, you know, what you have here is a clash of civilizations in a larger sense, and of Christianity and of radical Islam, and this desire for a caliphate on the part of radical Islamists in that part of the world. So explain to us, take us through Isaiah and what your thinking is on what the Bible says about this.
Well, Martha, it is fascinating. We don't know for certain that the current events are definitely going to play out to be the fulfillment of Bible prophecy, but the implosion of Syria definitely has people interested. Isaiah 17 and its parallel passage in Jeremiah 49 both describe the absolute destruction, the catastrophic destruction of Damascus at some point in the eschatological future, the end times. Isaiah 17 verse 1 says, Damascus will be removed from being a city. One translation says it will cease to be a city. Now, Damascus has been attacked, it's been conquered throughout history, but it's never been removed as a city. It's one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on the face of the earth, first mentioned in the Bible in Genesis, and now we're still talking about it today.
Yeah, you know, and it's very interesting when you look at these passages, but as you say, Damascus and the Middle East have been, you know, under duress, to put it mildly, over you know, the past several decades. So, I mean, why would this be, you know, that moment? And in biblical terms, we see so many things happen in the Bible that, you know, happen over the course of centuries, of thousands of years in biblical terms.
Well, Martha, what's interesting about this one is that you're right. We don't know for certain that we're in some time frame where these Bible prophecies will come true. But other Bible prophecies have come true, like the rebirth of the state of Israel in our own lifetime. And so those are major end times prophecies, Jews coming back to the Holy Land. One thing that's interesting about Jeremiah 49 is that it says people will be fleeing from the city of